Discipline is important because it helps us to accomplish our big goals. The reason that a lot of people fail with the goals that they set is simply because they think that they have to do the whole thing of the big goal. So, say for example, if you want to read a book and it has 30 chapters in it, most people, how they'll treat their goals is, I have to sit down and read 30 chapters. I don't have time to read 30 chapters. I don't know when I'm going to read 30 chapters. That's a lot. And then they end up talking themselves out of doing it or starting it in any type of way. When instead, you should change your perspective of how you look at the big goal and say, okay, I know I have to read 30 chapters. What is something that I can commit to that I can read every single day that's not going to take up too much of my time? And if you chose to read a chapter a day, or even a paragraph or two a day, that is something that you would be consistent in and commit to, then do that every single day and let it compound over time. And what you're going to end up doing is actually going to end up building a habit that is going to be beneficial for you way beyond you finishing the book. Because say you finish the whole entire book, by the time that you finish the book, you're going to have that habit where it's going to feel like some type of emptiness or void if you're not doing something productive as far as like reading another book in that time or doing something else that's going to be productive for your life during that time. And it's going to build a positive habit in you to keep wanting more and doing more. So don't look at your big goals as I have to sit down or I have to do all of it all at one time. No. Look at your goals as, okay, what are small actionable things that I can do every single day that I know that I'll be consistent with, and that I know that I won't skip days if I just do this. And even if it's small, because I can tell you, when I first started working out, I used to work out before and I stopped for a long time. When I first started working out again, I thought that I could do the whole thing of what I was doing before. So I did that for the first day and I got hurt and I couldn't work out for like another week or 2 weeks. So what I did during that time, I was like, okay, so my body has to get reacclimated to working out again. So I'm going to start off doing something that I felt was beneath me in some type of way, where I'm going to do like 10 push-ups a day, something real small, 10 push-ups a day, 20 jumping jacks. And then after a while, I was like, okay, I'm being consistent with this. 2 weeks later, 20 push-ups and 40 jumping jacks. And now I'm going to add some sit-ups in there. And after a while, not only did I get where I was before, but I actually got past where I was before because of the compound effect. And that comes with discipline. So if you're small and faithful over small things, then eventually you're going to get to a point where you're able to do what you were able to do before, plus much more. So, yeah. Discipline is super important for breaking down your big goals. Just change your perspective on what a big goal is to you, as far as you don't have to sit down and do the whole thing right then and there. You can break it down into small actionable steps you could take and then end up compounding. That'll end up compounding towards you eventually achieving that goal.